And that finishes the day, unfortunately, with a bogey. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich.
They're going to be sleeping on the lead, which is always a nice feeling, but a lot of golf yet to be played in this tournament.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travelers Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Aldi. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What are your expectations of them today?
Well, with such a small lead, Luke, I think that they need to produce something solid. Small leads are no fun. I mean, you're out in the lead and you're excited about that, but it can be lost so quickly if they're not careful. One bad decision could wreck it for them.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot on the second. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
Not a bad line, this. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Currently 10 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. And from the bunker here. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Okay, steady now. A par putt awaits. Currently at 10 under par overall. Here we are at the fourth hole. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Taking aim from about 170 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their four. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Oh, what a stroke. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. He's currently tied for first. Let's see what happens here at the fifth. Oh, that was flushed. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
That's frustrating. Putting for a par here. Well done. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the sixth hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Second shot here on the sixth. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Well, how good's that for the eagle? Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Leading by 3 strokes now. Setting up now on a par 4. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Time to check in with Lydia Ko.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard. That is on the dance floor, but a long way from the band there, Luke. Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Oh, just missed. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Opting for the 4-iron here. This one's going right at the pin here. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh, nice line. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's great. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it. Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
From around 140 yards here.
Club up. I like this play.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Looking really good, this one. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
It's on a good line. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Now 5 shots up after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Good shot there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Looking better.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. We have a par 4 on this one. Second shot here on the 12th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. This next one from the beach. Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure. Right into the water on that one. Playing their 4th shot.
Great momentum finding the green from that spot.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Bogey putt coming up here. That was a gallant attempt. And this one will be for double bogey. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Beautiful swing there. Is that what they had in mind?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Here's HV3. And back to the play, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, that shows the hands of a surgeon, doesn't it?
My surgeon's hands were a little shaky. That's why I have the scar.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Eight days a week.
Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
Love them being aggressive on this par 4. Great tee shot.
Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Leading by 5 shots after that. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Wow, what happened there?
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Straight out of the top draw.
Judging it beautifully.
An opportunity to make their par. This looks good. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. This one is right down the pipe. It's just about 3 feet away. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
On a nice line.
That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Please, Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have my mate Rich Beam beside me. And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Teeing off now on a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Here on the second hole. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Nicely done.
From about 100 yards. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Looking good.
Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
Teeing off here at the 4th.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Opting for the 6-iron. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here. Nice little par putt here.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting now for a bogey. Currently in first position. It's time for a one-shotter. Opting for the 3-iron here. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Nine feet to the cup.
Solid little par putt here.
This is on a great line.
And in it goes for the par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now a par 5 hole awaits. Well played. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. A bit out of shape with that swing. Got to get the rhythm back. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Time now for the 4th shot. And a par putt awaits him.
This really looks good.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Well struck. Playing from around 150 yards here.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Ooh. Putting for par. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. We've reached the 8th hole. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
On to the green now. This for the bogey. Looking at double bogey right between the eyes.
Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. He's currently sitting in first place. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
That's just inside the range.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Oh, what a great stroke. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Time to tee off on the 11th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
no movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Next up is this par 4 hole. Second shot here on the 12th. Outstanding approach shot. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is their look at birdie.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Welcome to this par 5 hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Hey, Rich, this second shot into 13, fraught with danger?
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will feed the golf ball back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Handy effort, that one. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from about 105 yards. Going for less club here.
Yeah, that one will play. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. Six feet remaining to the cup.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, that's a clutch par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
He has this putt to save his par. That gets the job done. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Nicely done. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey here. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. This hole's a tough 2-shotter. A long par 4.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
If he can hole out from off the green here, he'll win the event. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. It's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
Well, we saw the good, bad, and sometimes the ugly, didn't we? But it was certainly beautiful from the words that came out of Henny Koyak's mouth. Thank you, Henny, for your action today.
Oh, Luke, I've seen some things that I'll never forget, both good and bad, but I had an absolute blast doing it. It was brilliant to watch. Those rivalries, I mean, wow. The pleasure was all mine.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich B. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. We're in the Quad Cities. You don't want to be making too many of them around TPC Deer Run. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this opening hole really sets the tone.
Par 4, 391 yards from the back, and grip it and rip it, tee it high, let it fly, whatever you want to say. Take driver out and hit it as far down there as you can. Get it over the hill. It opens up the second shot where you'll have just a short little wedge in for your second. I gotta say, an opening par 4 that's just begging to be made 3 on.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th.
Let's get back to it, shall we? The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
A birdie putt awaits. Currently a couple under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Not bad. Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago.
Second shot here.
Let's return to live play now. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And let's have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4, 448 yards. Middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Just one stroke off the lead. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the 5th is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the 5th.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. Okay, let's get back to the action. 7 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Looks good.
And down it goes. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Going with the 4 iron here. A bit wild on approach there.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Yeah, nicely holed. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead. Opting for the 4 iron here. That's out to the right for sure. Yeah, that was a safe play. Let's take a look at Harold Varner III from earlier. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Not a bad line, this one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. That might be one club too many. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
If it's up, it could be in. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. Fine effort from our man, currently chasing the leader. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 185 yards. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Going with the 7.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently in the lead by a shot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 8th place. Okay, time to return to the action. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Yes! What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in 1st place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's 2nd. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one might roll into the rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Was on a good line. And this one will be for bogey. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Not sure if that's how they drew it up. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Now heading over to Tiger Woods. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, I like the look of this. Well played. Why not take another look at that effort?
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Come on, get down. You like that, didn't you? Chance to move to 8 under here.
Little birdie look in here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
He's a fan favourite, HV3. Why don't we take a look at a great shot from him?
He's a long way away, but he's feeling it today.
And back to the course with the live action. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. The finish at TPC Deer Runners, full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here. Nice out the rough here. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Yep, tracking well.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
This should play. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Putting for birdie here. This one started out on a good line. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Where will this one end up? Good shot there, Beamer. Well, after a successful drive at the 17th at TPC Deer Run, the players are faced with a question. Rich, lay up or go for it?
Second shot straight back up the hill. Most players will bail just a little bit left as the green tends to run away quite a bit down the slope on the right-hand side. This is a great opportunity and possibly the final birdie opportunity on this golf course.
Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently in the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. And he's down there. You got to read.
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
It's tracking. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, this one's right at the pin. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Well, that looked good for a long way. And just a short putt to close out the day. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far